two, one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Totally Uninspired podcast. I am with Zach.
Sup?
I'm pointing this way because this is how it's going to look on the thing.
It's weird
but
because I'm my way, you're this way.
yeah,
So
exactly. You got to point at me that way. Yeah, exactly. You know, so
I'll remember that.
I'm with Zach, but I'm not with Zach. We're in different houses because of what's going on in the world. I think
What's going on in the world?
I think it would be a crime for us not to talk about it for a while.
Should we just not talk about it?
Yeah,
Also, your hair's getting insanely long.
I know. It's the first time my girlfriend straightens it, right? It's the first time I've straightened it in like 4 weeks. So it's the first time I've really known how long it's got in the last 4 weeks. Because my hair is naturally like quite wavy and curly. So it usually just puffs out really.
You look like an anime character.
Yeah, effectively. So, how's it holding up in the Mitchich household, my friend?
It's holding up. Because everyone's going a little crazy. I think everyone in the world's going a little crazy.
Yeah, because obviously you got some at-riskers in his house.
Yeah, few at-riskers.
You do.
It's funny because I've been telling people like in my family like don't go out. I'll go out and get the stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, well, we might as well go out because if you get it, we're gonna get it anyway.
Yep.
So we might as well do what we do. I'm like, yeah.
It's not really. You can't have that logic because like you're responsible for how careful you are outside, right?
Yeah.
So like if you go, I'm the one that's going to go outside, and then you take every single precaution you can. There's much less risk because
True.
Like my dad, he wouldn't even like think about, like he'd just walk into a shop, like he'd be handing money to people and then he'd think nothing of it and he'd go, I didn't actually touch anyone. It's like, yeah, but that person touched that bit of money and then that bit of money went to you. All that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's kind of the same.
Do you think that because I'm not high risk, right?
Yeah.
Which is the weird thing about this. Like, if I lived by myself, I would be fine, like, going out there, helping people with because I don't care if I get it. If I get it, I do. Right. If I die, I die.
If I die, I die.
But, yeah, it's weird. There's nothing to fight, really.
Well, it's like, my thing fell off. You didn't even tell me. Yeah.
Because it's like, you can't see it. And the strategy to fight against it is to do nothing. It's like super weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. And
apparently, super difficult. Like, people can't just, like, do nothing.
Like, if you're in LA, right, and they're saying just stay inside, right, it's going to be easier because they have the sun all the time.
Yeah.
English people, they're like, it might be worth dying to go outside.
Go outside and enjoy a little bit of sun we got. But it's like,
it may never happen again.
I would say, like, we live in a place where mostly everyone, unless you live in an apartment, that has a garden, right? Like, my parents have a garden, you have a garden, most everyone I know has a garden, yeah? So if you want to enjoy the sun, just fucking go out and sit in the garden. You don't need to go out and, like, play football with 10 of your mates, you know what I mean? You can just fucking stay inside. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
I was just been self-isolating for 2 weeks, which ended yesterday.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend came home and she had like a bit of a cold, so following government guidance, had to lock myself away for a bit. And I literally did not leave the house since the 25th of March.
I think.
So.
Depends what you mean by. So you literally haven't stepped foot.
I hadn't stepped foot outside the door since the 25th of March.
Wow.
And trust me, it wasn't difficult, man. just to not do it. Like, it just really isn't. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday, because I went out for work and went to a couple of the sites, where we were. And I took my girlfriend's car so I could put the roof down, and I enjoyed it massively. Do not get me wrong. But like, the thing in my head of if I made someone sick, that would really suck. You know, is a lot more important than I want a tan. You know what I mean? Like, it's like for fuck's sake, just like they said, like they've done like things. If everyone just did what the government told them to do, like we would be done with this in like 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. Just be done with it, you know. But like, because people just keep doing shit. Like, say for instance, the government went, right, we are literally just going to pause everything, as if we just pause the world. Yeah, all the like globally, all the governments go, right, as of today, as of April 10th, I think it is today, we're just going to pause the world. No one leaves the house for 3 weeks. Done. Right? No one leaves the house, right? And say they had like 2, 3, 4, 5 days to prepare for this, yeah? So say they did it today, and they said on the 15th of April, we're going to pause the world, right?
Yeah.
So then what they did, the government, using all of the you know, the resources it has available, delivered like a minimum case per person, like, you know, survival kit effectively. So like food that would sustain a human being for a week, right? Or 2 weeks, yeah? And just delivered that to every house. And they're like, don't use it until the 15th, right? And then on the 15th, they're like, right, everything's paused. Your mortgage payments are paused. Your rent's paused. Every single bill you have is paused, yeah? Work's paused. And they just go, so you don't have to worry about nothing. But if you leave the house, if you open your front door, I'm going to put you in jail for like 10 years. Right? We'd be done with this. Yeah, we'd be done with this so quickly. You know?
I disagree.
We'd just be done. It would, like, the people that would have it already would either get over it, yeah, in most cases, 99% of cases, or like, but the thing is, mate, we got ventilators and shit. People are still dying now on ventilators.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing.
You know, people gonna die.
You could, in a perfect world, let's say we do all of that, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you slip and fall.
Yeah.
In your kitchen.
Stupid me. Stupid me.
So you're just allowed to die.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Because that would cause a lot more deaths. Globally, there would be the people who are already going to die of COVID anyway, and then also your dumbass who cracked the back of his head on the tile floor.
You've just answered the question right there. You're dumbass. You're dumbass.
That's not.
Like, honestly, I wish this disease, right, had a level of like IQ targeting, right? Because the problem is the stupid fucking idiots that are outside, you know, still doing mass gatherings and having like barbecues and shit, right? Probably can't, you know, tie their shoelaces, or they're so fucking stupid, right? They're not the people that are going to be damaged by them not adhering to the guidance. It's the other people that catch it from them, which have been, you know, maybe they're forced to go to the shop, you know, because obviously everyone hasn't got the shielded letters. Like my dad, who's had cancer, DVTs, embolisms, everything you can possibly imagine, cancer, 70 years old as well, he didn't get a shielded letter. So if he doesn't get a shielded letter, the criteria for a shielded person is so pinpoint, right? So he didn't get a shielded letter. I know. And my mum, who's got diabetes, she's not 70, but she's got diabetes, didn't get a shielded letter either.
I think that might be an issue with... Because he should have got a shielded letter.
Yeah, he should have. In my opinion, he should have. But he asked his doctor. He rang his doctor. No, he rang his doctor. He's not in the category, mate. You know, so he's just like... So he's just like, fend for yourself. So say he goes to the shop, right, to buy bread or fucking loo roll, God forbid, right? And then one of these wankers walks in, you know, and like just touches him all over for some fucking reason, you know, and gives him and gives him the virus, and like something happens to him. That's just fucked up. Because the thing is, all these like people that are having these mass gatherings, like what I see on the news and on Facebook and stuff, they're always relatively young people, because they're the people that go, as you said, like you were saying, you like, if I caught it, you wouldn't be too worried. Like, you wouldn't want to be sick, but you know, you're not at risk. And these people are doing the same. So they go, "Oh, I'm not at risk. So I'll just go and meet loads of other people that are not at risk, and we'll just have a gay old time." You know,
a not at risk party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Ow, I just had my mic.
You did. Yeah. I don't know. I think your strategy is a bit short-sighted. That's all I'm going to say.
I think you having a fan on whilst doing a podcast is short-sighted, since we're going to hear every single buzz it makes.
It's super hot.
I don't give a shit. He says super hot. He's got 2 fucking tops on.
No, it's super hot from top below. From below the top.
Take your trousers and bolts. Just sit there in the nude, innit? We can't see below your nips anyway. You know what I mean?
I'm a spontaneous stander. I don't want to do that to the people.
Mate, if you knew that you didn't have fucking pants on, you would definitely not be a spontaneous stander.
I don't know. Well, I was in a meeting last week.
Yeah.
But obviously a Google meeting.
Yeah.
Right?
Goggle.
And it was like a pretty important one with some people that, you know, you want to be fully dressed for.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot I was wearing pajamas, so I just stood up mid meeting.
Mate, I was the first 2 weeks we didn't have it because we didn't know how long this was going to last. But when we reached over 2 weeks point, we decided as a team that it was probably best that we have daily catch-ups as well. Mainly just to keep us all sane. So we like talk to different people in the day because, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to know, but I don't really how I would cope with this if I was single and living on my own. Would be very different. But obviously, you know, I got my girlfriend, and I'm a pretty home, like, anchored person as it is. You know, I don't like going out to town and grooving and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Not a
groover.
Okay.
So yeah, we got the things, but mate, in not one of those meetings have I had trousers on. Not fucking one. It's the glory of working from home.
Is it glory though?
It's glorious for my bowels.
My bowels.
They've never been freer.
Are you finding working from home difficult at all?
No. Working from home, for me, personally, is the ideal scenario. Because, like, obviously now, it's funny, because this has kind of been, I think, as a whole, a bad thing. Obviously a bad thing. Yeah?
Obviously.
Right? That goes without saying. But for our company and the trajectory of resources that we want to use in the company, aka G Suite, this has been an unprecedented pusher towards using online tools, right? So, like now, like people are like, how do we do this on Word? Well, you can't, but you sure as shit can do it on Google. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
here's the thing.
But so it's been pretty good. So for me, someone emails me, and they ask a question, and I see a pattern in the questions I'm being asked. So what I'll do then is I'll just go and I'll make a video, and I don't have to book any time in the studio or anything. I'm at home anyway. I just bring my laptop over here, plug the mic in, do the video, edit the video, and I'm away. You know what I mean? So it's nice and easy to do that for me. My side of things is great. You know, but I do miss going out to the sites and seeing people, because that's like the favourite part about my job, is that I'm not pinned down to one place. But now I am pinned down to one place. I can't go out. So yesterday when I went out to one of our offices, it was biblical.
I bet. Yeah, it's not great for me.
You're pretty desk bound anyway.
I'm desk bound, but I'm with my team.
Yeah.
And considering my job, it's very varied in the information that I require. And it typically involves talking to literally probably everyone in my team, and it's getting increasingly more tedious to just be like, email someone that I could literally take a 3-second, hey, did you know this? Okay. It's just, yeah.
I find as well, like me, like you're even worse than me. You're worse than me, anything instant messaging wise. Because like me, I have this relationship with the term instant messaging, where like should be instant. Yeah. So if I message you on Facebook, I expect a reply like now. Like if within like 15 seconds, if the little icon doesn't come up saying this person's typing, I'm angry, right? So, so when I do it on Google, and I can see the fucking person's online, yeah, and like it's on their emails. Like honestly, you're like me. Your job, you have 2 screens. One of your screens always has your fucking emails on, doesn't it? And that's pretty universal for every single person in our company, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck aren't you replying to me, man?
Me?
Bitch slap you and other people. Like sometimes I'll message someone whose computer I can fucking see, and I'll look over and I see my message pop up on their screen, and they go, their eyes dart over to it. They're like, and then they carry on. And I'm like,
sometimes people aren't ready.
People aren't ready.
But the best thing.
What does that even mean?
Is it means that social constructs are no longer a thing. So like, if you're like, okay, so pretend we're in an office situation, right?
Yeah.
And you need to ask me a question. So go ahead.
Hey, Zach. I need you to come over to my desk right now and give me some paracetamol. It's a pretty average question for our day-to-day life. Makes me pissy,
rude, right?
Fucking makes me pissy.
That's rude. But it's not considered rude to do that on Messenger. I think the inference is you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know that I just go...
I fucking do, though, because I can fucking see you, you little bastard.
Well, yeah, but sometimes. But sometimes you're busy with something, you're like, shit, I can't... I know this is going to be like a 5-minute conversation over a chat, so I can't be dealing with that right now. But instead of typing, hey, 1 second, you'd be like, I can leave that, because they haven't seen that, I've seen it.
I don't like it, mate. I'm sorry.
Mate, you're the one who texted me at 1:10 a.m. yesterday.
I did. Final Fantasy 14 online, my friend.
Okay, so instant messenger, huh?
Yep.
Let's see, hang on.
If you're online!
Hang on. Wait, hold the fuck up.
If you're online, man, I'll shoot you with my tripod.
Good luck with that. That's a tiny ass tripod, bro.
I know, it's great, but look.
7:48 I text you.
Young! No. Mate, I messaged you at 1:10. What makes you think I'm going to be up at 7:48?
Mate, you messaged me at 20 past
12. I only messaged you at 20 past 12 because 4 days before that, you goes, mate, I'm loving staying up late now. You goes, I'm loving these later nights. That's what you said to me.
Yeah. No, yeah. Staying up late means I stay up till like 10. Instead of 8 p.m. You fucking insane person.
How old do you think he is? 24 or like 54?
I wish I was 54.
Oh, God.
It would explain my deep emotional pain.
Grey pubic hair.
But I'm finding that a lot lately. Like everyone in my
family. What, grey pubic hair?
No, but I'm finding that a lot in terms of like people are like, hey, do you want to do something? Or do you want to play a game over the internet tonight or something? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm thinking 8. 8 is an hour before my bedtime.
Mate, that is a perfectly reasonable time to want to play games. Like, no one wants to play games with you at 5 o'clock. That is tea time, my friend. Tea time.
It's not tea time.
That is tea time.
Tea time is 4:30.
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not.
5 onwards.
Mate, you work until 4:30. How is tea time 4:30?
When's your tea time?
Tea time is I will get home about 10 to 5. and I start cooking immediately. So 5:15.
Okay, so in this lockdown situation,
Yeah,
when has dinner been?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
That's tea time, and dinner has been at 12.
Dinner is no.
Dinner is no.
Tea time is when you drink a beverage with caffeine in it.
No. Don't do that. It's scary.
I know, right?
But mate,
Shake my head.
Yeah, I'm been going to bed at like 1:45 most nights since working at home, and still getting up. But the thing is, because we're working at home, like we start 8:30. That's our start time for work. I get up at 8:20. So I get up, I make a coffee, make some beans on toast if it's not my fast day, and then munch that quick time and then on to work.
Watch that quick time. I got up at 8:27. And I was like, shit. And I walked the 3 feet from my bed to my desk.
So whose job is it in your house to walk Shadow? Shadow's his dog, by the way, people.
I'd say job, but it's more what she wants to do, because
is it your
that's
mum?
one of the main reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you walked Shadow? I'm going to say no because you're a lazy bastard.
Well, yeah, I've walked Shadow.
You've walked Shadow?
And also, the laziness is going away slowly, which is nice.
Yeah? Oh, and guys, if you haven't noticed, Zach has got the same chair as me now, because he's a little thief, and he's actually bought exactly the same one as me, the one with the red stitching.
So you know? I don't want to pretend I'm Jay.
Mate, you have not got the style to pull that off, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll start
look at the hat. Look at the hat.
What is that? Is that a flat peak? What is that?
Under Armour fucking hat. What a fudge.
Love it. So, should we get right back to our regularly scheduled broadcasting?
Yeah, as soon as you bring your fucking mouth towards the microphone, right?
I'm here. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait for you to listen to this and hear your fucking fan, you little twat. Right.
Hey, next time it'll be cooler, maybe. Yeah.
Mate, you'll never be cooler. That dream is gone. But yeah, so how has let's just go from last 4 weeks, yeah? How has the last 4 weeks been treating you?
When did we last do a podcast?
7 weeks ago, maybe? I don't know.
7? Fuck off 7 weeks.
Fuck off 7 weeks. Well, we've been in lockdown for 4 weeks, right?
Have we? We've been in lockdown 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Fucking 2.5 weeks, you twat.
We've been in lockdown 2.5 weeks.
Fucking 2.5 weeks, man. I'm gonna go to our channel and I'm gonna have a look. Okay. Oh no, because it takes you like 2 weeks to fucking edit the thing. 4 weeks ago.
Sure.
4 weeks ago we did the pod. So the preceding 4 weeks, how have they been for you? Diet wise.
3 weeks ago.
Diet wise, 4 weeks.
Oh. Diet wise, also just a shout out again to that Mythic Quest video you made. Pretty good. Okay.
Great show, by the way. Great show.
Pretty good show. There's a picture of me with hair.
Are you on the channel? Are you? You're looking at the channel.
That makes me deeply sad.
Oh yeah. By the way, Zach's wearing that hat because he's one of those guys. If you haven't been following social media, for some reason, men across the country have decided it's a great time to shave their heads. No idea why. No idea why this has come about. If you do know, please let me know. But for some reason, loads of people are doing it. But yeah, Zach's done
because
it.
they can't get to the barber,
And now he looks a bit ill. Yeah, but why do you need to go to the barber?
Hey!
You're not seeing anyone.
Hey! I always looked a bit ill. Okay.
True.
Man, I'm looking at the photo of us from the first Totally Uninspired.
Oh yeah,
like the one you put on the video.
the thumbnail.
I miss having that hair. I miss having those glasses. And I miss being that. I miss being that weight.
Podge and politics.
Podge and politics.
Podge and politics.
God damn. But yeah,
This picture here, guys.
Wise,
Yeah, this picture, bruh.
the top one, you completely missed it. Last
No, I didn't. It was right there, you fudge.
my fudge.
You are fudge.
That's fair. Wow. Diet wise, let's start with you.
Yeah.
Why not?
For first 3 weeks, because this is a 4-week period. So, first 3 weeks, nothing. Just carried on living my life, really. For the first week, sorry. For the first week, sorry.
The way you usually did in terms of doing a diet, or just nothing? Just nothing in particular?
Just nothing, because I put out that video for doing the 3 fast days a week. And I did a week of that, but then we got put into lockdown. So I was like, fuck, I can't do 3 fast days when I'm at home. I just don't have the discipline to do it for that much. And I'll just fall off the wagon worse than if I just decided to not do it all. So then I decided to do just remove fast days altogether and try do a normal diet of just 1900 calories every day. Simple as that. Which I did for a week. And I did it for a week, plus I walked 2 miles every single day. I shit you not, I put on a pound. Put on 1 pound. Shit you not. Right? And I don't care, I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting on a pound of muscle by walking for a week. I don't care. Plus losing weight as well. So I don't care.
Can I ask how many steps is 2 miles?
For me, my steps are a bit longer than most people's steps.
Yeah.
But every time I went out, it was probably about 6,200. Something like that. But I try to walk at a brisk pace so I can keep my heart rate inside of my burn bracket.
Because you have an Apple Watch now. How's that affected your health?
For that week, it was great. Because obviously, since Ruth came in when she was sick, I haven't been going out. I've just literally just locked myself away.
Yeah.
So it's really for the last 2 weeks, it's really just been a watch. It's just a watch. That's all it does. You know. But it's nice, man, because most notifications on my phone, I don't need to know about. Like you don't realise until you get a smartwatch quite as intuitive as the Apple Watch. It's probably the same for a Samsung Gear, but because it shows me, because it shows me all of the notifications my phone would. But you got getting my phone out of my pocket, all that kind of pointless shit.
Yeah.
I just go, no, don't need that. No, don't care about that. Nope. And the best thing I've got Audible on here and stuff like that. Yeah, so I can just press play, and then my obviously, because this is connected to my Apple ID, it knows my headphones, so it'll play straight to my headphones. I can control my music on here. I can control my map. So for driving, when I go to somewhere, I can put the destination in, and when I'm driving, I can just go like that instead, and it'll buzz me when I need to turn, so I can just go and turn, and it's just makes everyday life just that little bit easier. And it's also the because you can see it's got a little red dial on it instead of the silver one. It's because this one is the
LTE one?
Is the LTE one, but 3 doesn't do the Apple Watch LTE, so it's a feature that I can't even use at the moment. And God knows when they'll add it. But I didn't know that. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because it was cheap, because I was bidding on it, and it came.
How much was it again?
I paid 132 for this, something like that. And the thing is, I was also bidding on another one which I lost, which was exactly the same one but without LTE, but it had scratches on it, and it went for more than this one. So I think I got lucky. I got lucky. This one doesn't have any scratches on it at all. I put it straight in the case. You can't even tell there's one on there, but there is a black case around it. But yeah, when I was actually doing the diet stuff, it was really helping, because it would always ping me and it would go, this time you're usually further along in your rings and stuff like that. Rings are these things. One is your calorie burn. One is minutes of exercise, like actual active minutes of exercise, not just moving around. And the other one's a stand.
Google Fit has copied that formula now.
They always copy Apple because Apple's the best.
I mean,
but
maybe
it's been really good, and I think as a tool for fitness, there's not much better. Not that I've tried anyway, because Fitbit for me was fucking shit. I had the
you loved your Fitbit when you had it. You loved it.
But then after a week, I'm like, this thing really can't do much, can it? It's kind of like a really expensive stepometer. You know?
Pedometer.
Yeah, but so because I had the small one with like just like the digital display on it.
Fitbit Blaze.
No, that's the second one I had. The first one is the Fitbit, the like long one, the one that just looks like one singular strap. Can't remember what it's called.
Just called Fitbit.
Yeah, and then I got the Blaze after that, which is the thing you can take out the middle bit. And like charge it. That was a little bit better, but it's still just crap. And then and it cost me like £150. And this, I got this for less than that, and this had a fucking OLED display on it. Like, it's like,
yeah.
and like if someone sends me a picture message, I can see it on here. So I'm like, oh cool, you know.
What about a GIF message?
I can see GIFs.
Do they play?
It depends what you send me on them on. Because if you send me on Facebook, it just says you've sent me a picture.
Yeah.
And it won't show the picture because Facebook haven't enabled that on their. They haven't enabled that on their Facebook Messenger app to display pictures. Yeah. But if you had an iPhone, for instance, and you sent me a GIF on iMessage, I could open it and watch it on my Apple Watch.
I'm thinking about making that transition.
Mate, I think so because you've got I don't even know. This is probably even a bit generous. You probably got like 10 months maybe on your contract left. Under or over a year have you got left?
Under a year.
Under a year. So say that's 10 months. So that's 10 months, right? That means your contract's probably going to end 2 months after the next iPhone comes out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? So if you got the next iPhone and you did it the way I do it, which is the Apple upgrade program, yeah, you could upgrade every 11 months. So then the next time it comes round, the iPhone would have come out and you'd only have to not have it for a month. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then the next time it comes round, you actually be where I am, where I can upgrade immediately. You know?
Yeah.
So you go, and you could just keep going round in this circle, or you could just, if you have the phone and then it comes round and the iteration of iPhone that happens 11 months later isn't your bag of crumpets, you can just go no and then just pay the remaining 9 months and then just keep the phone anyway.
Yeah.
You know? I
think the next one's probably going to be quite iterative anyway.
Yeah, probably 11 Pro Max S. There's just too much writing at the moment, Apple.
Yeah.
They need to minimise it again. You know, and just... Because I knew the Pro, because obviously you got iPad Pro, MacBook Pro, Mac Pro. You know, Pro was eventually going to come to the iPhone.
I wonder if they're going to make an iPhone Y. Because XY. But then if they do that, people will call it the iPhone.
iPhoney. That's a good name for a fake iPhone.
For a fake iPhone. Yeah.
iPhoney.
I got the iPhoney.
But yeah, I think you're probably right. I think it will be an iterative one. But the thing is, for me, I don't plan on not ever upgrading, if that makes sense. Like, because I'll just get the new one every single time it comes out. So I'll just get it anyway. You know, because like I'm talking to you now on my MacBook Pro, you know, my iPad Pro, my iPad Pro's right here. You know, got my Apple Watch, my iPhone. I'm very much in the Apple ecosystem, you know, and I understand it is difficult, especially like, Apple don't help themselves in a way because the transition from Windows to iPhone is an expensive process to get it all in one. Like, if you want to be completely on it, it is fucking expensive to do it. Like, if you're going to wake up one morning and go, today's the day I go fully Apple, and I get a MacBook Pro, an iPad Pro, an iPhone 11 Pro, and, you know, an Apple Watch, for instance, you know, you're you're looking at like $4,000 of just like $4 or $5,000 of just getting in fully to that ecosystem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, once you're there, it's bliss. Like, because the first thing I got was an iPad. The very first thing I ever got was an iPad, which was the original iPad Pro. Then I got my iPhone, and then my MacBook came when I went to uni. I went to uni and got my first MacBook Pro, and that was good shit.
Like that.
And having just iCloud, it's just iCloud. I fucking love iCloud, man. iCloud's so good. Like I'll take a screenshot, and then I look over to like my work MacBook Pro, which is connected to my Apple ID. Like my screenshots on the desktop of my MacBook Pro over there, or like I can right click on my desktop on my MacBook Pro and say take a picture, and it turns my camera on my phone, and I go snap, and then it appears on my desktop. You know, which is it's just great. And obviously iMessage is just the ultimate thing ever. iMessage is great.
Alright, now we've done with the shameless pandering. Okay.
Wait, I don't feel any shame.
Got off topic here. But maybe. I think the first thing I'd get would be an iPad anyway.
Yeah.
An iPad Pro.
I think the first thing you should get is a phone. It's an iPhone. You don't, as we said before, when you were thinking about an iPad before, you don't do enough to warrant having an iPad.
It's a very good segue, though. Very good segue into...
No, there's no segue yet. I haven't finished my diet. We got off topic, and then we'll be talking about your diet after.
Okay.
Yeah, so that happened, went into lockdown, and then kind of just, when I was on lockdown, I didn't want to focus on anything else, because I got a bit sick. No, I didn't have the Rona, don't worry, I just had a bad... I just had a bad cold. Not even a bad cold, just a cold. But I didn't want to think about anything else, so I just did nothing, effectively. I just lived life like a fat bastard, effectively. And then as of Monday was when I wanted to get back onto things, because I knew that my diet, my time as a lockdown person would be coming to an end that week. But I didn't want to start midweek, because it makes no sense, so I thought I'd start early rather than late. So as of Monday, I went back to doing usual, and then on Tuesday I had my first fast day in God knows how long. And man, at fucking 8 o'clock, I'm sat there, I'm playing Final Fantasy, buzzing, and just in this fucking dungeon, loving it. And then suddenly, I just could not concentrate. I was absolutely knackered. And I was just like, and it like just got a headache, and I just logged off. I logged off, and I just sat next to, I said to my girlfriend, I was like, do you want to watch something on TV? And she was like, you alright? And I was like, yeah, it's just, I just had no energy, like just none. And I was like, wow. So what I did is I had like 50 calories left of my 600 for the day. So I just made a coffee with like more milk than I usually put in. And I felt a bit better after half hour.
So let's say you walk for 2 miles, right?
Yeah.
How are you calculating what calories you might have burned there? So it calculates the calories burned.
Yeah. Calculates
Do you
that.
add that to your fasting?
What's that? No. No. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Because on Lose It, right? I want to know the science. Maybe you can even tell me, right? On Lose It, you can, once you have an Apple Watch, you can probably do it with a Garmin or anything like that, but you can add your active calorie burn into your thing automatically, and it will just add it on to your day's calories. So if I burned 400, I'd be able to theoretically eat another 400 that day.
Yeah.
Is that, like, I just feel that that's... Isn't that going to be, like, just bad? Like, should you not, like, forget about them? Don't allow it to add... Because I take them off. Because I just take them off. As soon as they appear, I delete them. I delete them because I don't want them added to my total calories for the day.
I need to understand the UI of this. So you can delete the calories you burn?
Yeah, so, right. I'm going to try and find a section on my... I don't want to see your navel, okay?
A navel?
Yeah.
The bell?
Let's try and find a day where I had... Right, so... This is Lose It. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's probably a bit backwards, but down here, exercise is... You got my step count for the day.
Yep.
Which gave me a bonus 16, because I'd only just gone over the 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jamie's Apple Watch, walking 38 minutes, 372 calories.
Yeah.
That then added it up here to... Oh, shit. Wrong one. That then added it up here to, at the top, there's budget, food, exercise. You see?
Right.
And it minused 318 off of it, which effectively allowed me to eat like 2,400, you know?
And you can delete the adding of
so
the
I can
calories.
on here, if I swipe the if I click on Jamie's Apple Watch, I can delete exercise from log.
Ah.
You feel me?
But why would you think that would be bad?
I don't know, it just seems counterproductive to say, I've gone for a walk. Like for me, I go, I've gone for a walk. I've burned those extra calories off of my 1,900 calories, but then to come back and eat that, for me, that's like, I've just made my walk completely pointless now. It's like a day without a walk, effectively, you know?
Yeah, but the walking is to keep yourself healthy and your cardiovascular system strong.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to burn more calories.
Well, yeah, you can. That's fine if you want to do it to burn more calories. But if you, let's say, before, because I was gonna say when you lost the first bulk of weight the first time round, you didn't. There were days that you didn't walk, right? Yeah, 3 stone.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What is that? It's 14 pounds per stone.
Yeah.
So that's.
It's about, let's say it's 7 kg.
7 kg
per stone.
21 kg. Wow.
Yeah, so that's how much I lost in the first iteration of Journey of a Fat Man. Before I got.
What was that? What was that time frame again?
November to May, because the accident was May 28th. So. Yeah.
November to beginning of June.
No, May 28th. November to May 28th. So 6 months.
God damn.
6 months. 3 stone 6 months. And obviously I lost a bulk of that weight in like the first month, because I lost like a whole stone in the first month and then 2 stone in the preceding 5 months, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of that when I initially did it was like water weight, because I lost like 8 pound in the first week, like something mad. And it's I still believe that was the catalyst for the discipline.
Yeah.
Because it just like cemented in my head. I was like, fuck me, that is a lot of weight, you know? Fuck, if I just carry on doing this and I lose 8 pound a week, I'll be done in a month, and I'll be yeah. Don't work out that way, but it still had the psychological effect on me, I believe.
It's good.
So hit us, man. Well, how you been doing?
I was gonna ask you another question.
Okay.
Okay. So did you? So you gained all of it back?
Yeah, all of it, bar 2 pounds.
And what's your new timeline? Your new goal?
August. By my 30th birthday.
When did you? What month is it? April? April?
But just stop you there. Just stop you there. This goal was set upon a lifestyle not in lockdown. You know, so I'm literally working on an update video for the channel.
Nice.
Of how I'm going to do it, because obviously the things now are so just mad that it's impossible to do that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, so I'm going to have to rethink how I do it, the timeline for it. Because like, there is an off chance that I could spend my 30th birthday stuck in this fucking house. You know what I mean? And that's August. You know, there is a chance. You know, like my girlfriend's birthday is May, and I keep telling her, I'm like, don't make plans. Stop, because that's a surefire way. It's a surefire way of getting depressed about what's happening if you keep making plans. You know,
I can't imagine we're gonna still be in lockdown by August.
Yeah, you can't imagine.
Can't imagine. A lot of people can say they didn't imagine this happening in the first place. And I know Hong Kong just went back into lockdown, which is crazy.
Yep, because they tried to get out of it too fast. That's what happens when your country concerns itself on money.
Their first confirmed case was what, end of November?
Yeah.
Getting to mid-December?
Yeah.
So that was almost...
Yep.
That was around 4 months ago.
Yep.
5 months ago. Gosh!
And the thing is, we're now growing at a faster rate than Italy. You know, another 850 confirmed in the last 24 hours. And that's not confirmed cases, that's confirmed deaths. We don't know how many confirmed cases there are. I think we're up to now 8,000 people have died in our country from this.
And how many people are missed from those statistics just because they haven't got care? Yeah. Because care is overloaded at the moment.
Well, I was watching a thing, right, where I was watching Good Morning Britain, and they had Michael Gove on there remotely talking. They were talking about the testing and how England are like completely fucking inept at testing people. Because like Boris Johnson was saying he wants 25,000 people tested every day.
Yeah.
We're still sat on about 8,000 per day, which is like ridiculous. And Germany are testing 500,000 people a week. You know, we're sat here testing 8,000. Like, how is that a thing? Why is that? Like, we're talking about like cases of people. We may have so many more cases than is actually reported just because we're not testing as many people. You know. You know, and like people may have died of it that we don't even know of.
Yeah.
You know?
It's getting dark. Get dark out there.
But yeah. We've spoke about this. Your diet. Yes. Hit me. Hit us.
Hit thou. So since the beginning, I feel like I've been dipping in and out of like having one fast day and then like not one fast day, one day of like sub calories, like 1,400 calories, and then 2 days of binging Dominoes. And then 1 day of 1,400, and I've been. It's like I'm in a cart on a railroad track, and I keep like hitting rocks and derailing myself, and then getting back on. And like I've been doing that for the past like 2 months.
Yeah.
And like I told you, I don't know what it was, maybe like a month ago. I think when I had to carpool with you.
Yeah.
And I was saying, yeah, man, I'm on it. I'm in the mind space.
Yeah,
again.
You're in the mind space,
And then like 3 days later, I had like McDonald's, and then the day after I had Domino's or something. And I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm in the mind space again.
Yeah.
It's been a week now. Literally a week today, because I weighed myself last Friday. I've lost 2 kilos this week.
Nice. About 4.5
Which
pounds.
is nice.
About 4.5 pounds good.
1% body weight I've lost.
Yeah.
Body fat, sorry. Body fat percentage. And I think I'm in the mind space again. I think what triggered that, because I'm always interested about triggers.
Yeah.
Like, you hear these progress stories, right, of people going from like 7,000 pounds to like 30 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, neither of those numbers are correct, but you know what I mean, right? And like, sometimes I say, yeah, I just woke up one day and my breathing was really labored, and I tried to get up, and it took me a solid 5 minutes, so I was late for work or some shit like that. And then it clicks with them, and I realized I had to do something, right? And I tried to fabricate that. I tried to make that.
Yeah.
And so what I did is what I told you last week. I did a 36-hour fast.
Yeah.
No food, no nothing, just water. And then after that, it kind of things cycled up again, and I think I'm back in mind space.
Yeah.
Because after you do 36-hour fasting until like 4 p.m. every day is not that hard by comparison.
Yeah. So you bet you're effectively 24-hour fasting every single day.
Kind of, yeah. What I'm doing now, what I'm testing, playing around with, so I don't have any night, right? I'm trying to break my fast with something very small, like 200 calories at like 1-ish.
Right.
Today, I had a bacon sandwich, and it was
magical.
Fucking delicious. Oh my god. Like my second time having good bacon. Anyway. But do you know how few calories bacon has?
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot, especially if it's cooked properly.
Yeah, so if it's cooked in the oven, right?
Oh my god!
Like,
don't ever cook bacon in the fucking oven!
Oh my god! It was cooked in the oven and it was delicious.
Mate, never ever bake. Do not bake bacon.
I cooked bacon.
You fucking baked it. You cooked it in the oven.
I cooked it in the oven. Anyway, it was delicious and crispy and amazing, and with an egg. I didn't make
sacrilege.
I made it. It's amazing, but anyway, it is sacrilege. But it was delicious, and it was only 430 calories.
Right.
For like 3 rashers of bacon, an egg, and 2 bread. I'm like, that's a lot of protein for one.
Yeah.
Right. And it left me quite full because protein's quite satiating.
Yeah.
So like at this point it's 4:25, right? I would already be eating by now. I'm really stressed, like getting some food in me, right? I'm fine. I could go another couple of hours without eating, I think. Sweet. Which is crazy cool. Yeah. Because by the time, let's say I do go to 6:30, right? I go to bed at, like, not gonna lie, sometimes 8, right?
Right.
So by the time I finish dinner, I'm not gonna want to snack anything because it's too late. So I'm playing around with fasting until 2. It's still gonna be essentially a long fast. It's gonna be like 2 till 6. So it's a 4-hour eating window.
Yeah.
And I just do that every day. That could be quite good. Playing around with it. But
you have between 2 and 6. That's your eating window. You can only eat inside of those 4 hours.
Yeah.
And how much can you eat inside of those 4 hours?
What do you mean? My calorie deficit.
Yeah.
Is 1,600 calories, but I'm trying to go below that anyway.
So you can eat. You can only eat inside of those 4 hours, and inside of those 4 hours, no more than 1,600 calories in total.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that shit as of... What day is it today? Friday. So I'm gonna try that shit tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll try that shit.
Yeah?
Right, yeah, and then
What do you usually do?
Me, I'll just eat throughout the day. Like I usually have 3 meals, breakfast, dinner and tea. You know?
I think what you mean to say is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but that's fine.
Breakfast, dinner and tea.
That's fine.
And then we got... So breakfast I usually have like two bits.
Cheerios?
No.
Frosties.
I've actually got some because I thought it was probably about time I changed up my routine. So I bought some Oats So Simple and some golden syrup.
Oats So Simple's good.
And then so that's what I have for breakfast for now. And then usually for lunch I just have a sandwich, like a chicken sandwich, something like that. And then for tea, usually something a bit more nutritious. Like I've been having recently, because you can buy just chicken, like frozen chicken for so cheap. And I've been making my sweet chili chicken, which you've tried.
Very, very nice.
I also make barbecue chicken now. Like got some nice barbecue sauce. So you have like that barbecue sauce and like non-spicy rice. So yeah, it's always pretty damn good. And that's meals for me, because I only have it. I have like a bag of rice and just the chicken, really, the flavored chicken.
Yeah.
It's usually only about 600, 700 calories anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I usually do. But I'll give this intermittent fasting a go. But I'm also gonna have my normal fast days in between those days.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but it's pretty much right. If anyone in the comments or anyone watching this wants to come at me. It's pretty much shown that intermittent fasting is fantastic for metabolism and fat, not weight loss, but fat
loss.
So, just saying.
Just saying.
It's a good way to go. Good way to go if you want to go that way, right? But I'm trying to figure out a long-term plan so I don't derail myself again.
Yeah.
Or a longer-term plan, because in reality, I can get to where I want to be. How much weight do you need to? Yeah, you're going by weight, aren't you? So how much weight do you need to lose in order to get to your goal in August?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to get a video out now, because I forgot. Because I could tell you. Can you hear me? Oh no!
If you're saying stuff,
hello?
I can't hear you.
Oh no! Can you hear me, mate?
I can hear you now.
Right, I've been able to hear you for a little while, but for some reason you couldn't hear or see me. I could hear you fine.
Weird internet lapse.
So, Journey of a Fat Man. Right. Trying to find the first one.
I just heard, cherry on Batman.
Cherry on Batman?
It sounds like you said cherry on Batman. Break it up a little bit.
Sorry. Maybe the interwebs has gone a bit shockingly bad.
Possibly.
So I'm gonna... Right, so... 5 stone... Which is 34 kilograms.
So you need to lose a stone a month.
Yeah. That was the original plan. They're not doing that anymore because of lockdown. I can't do that.
Oh, are you going to reveal the new plan on the next video?
Yeah, I'm not going to reveal the plan on the pod. We can talk about it the next time we do a pod. But I'm going to do a video on it. I'm just trying to find time where I can do this. Because obviously... My girlfriend is in the house, so I can't like just do this whenever I want now. I usually do the recording like as soon as I got in from work. She usually takes like 45 minutes to get home from work because her work finishes at 5, whereas we finish at 4. So usually I got this little space of time that I can just record some audio and then I'll do the rest another time.
Yeah.
But I may, because the thing is I don't want to do it out on a walk, because if I sit there on a bench and start recording, that's not really in lockdown guidance for me to do that.
You could do it while you walk.
I could, but the thing is, this is quite strange, right? Is this effect that this has had on the human populace for people actually exercising? Now they're not allowed to exercise when they want. They have to exercise for this hour. There are so many more people out walking, just like loads, man. Like, I think this thing is having, like, a positive effect on people's fitness.
Yeah, I think, as bad as COVID is, very bad, and I wish we didn't have COVID, there are a lot of silver linings to it. Yeah. I like people actually going outside to get healthy, although they shouldn't be. Yeah. It's something interesting that clicks on with their brain. I think there are 2 ways to come out of COVID, right? It's
Fat as a house or with a six pack?
Thor.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've lost you again. No, I gotta call it, mate. I gotta call it, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's
Right,
fine.
we're gonna call it here, guys, because Zach's got he's got really bad internet because he lives in the sticks.
Mansfield. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. We didn't really have like a kind of plan for this. I think we just wanted to talk because we're kind of going a bit mental, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fair.
and see, yeah. I'm waiting. Just got you. You just got. I'm waiting. I can see you moving again. Say what you got to say, quick.
Okay, but bye.
Bye. Is that all you're gonna say? Because you put your finger out like you wanted to say something.
New episode of Tiger King on Easter Sunday. Watch it.
Oh yeah, new episode of Tiger King. And if you haven't watched Tiger King in general, go to Netflix and watch that shit right now because it is brilliant. So yeah, see you later, everyone. Bye.